Hey ladies and gents, welcome back. This is going to be part 6 to What If Naruto Had Magic. So in the last part we left off with Naruto pretty much getting back from the Shippuden break, and we're gonna be starting with Shippuden now. So Naruto arrived back at the village. Sakura started to pretty much have feelings for him. Shion showed up and she was like, actually, he's my BF, so no. So that happened. So so we're gonna jump back into the what if. So everybody knows that pretty much Shippuden starts by Gaara getting captured by Deidara. But it would actually be slightly different in this due to the fact that Gaara is actually stronger than he was in the original due to him having mono. I don't even remember what part that was. I think that was either 3 or 4, one of the two. I said that Gaara has actual like mana, and he's not anywhere near the strength level of like Naruto or anything or something like that. But like he is a lot stronger than he was, so he would actually manage to take out Deidara since Sasori really wasn't there to help. He was kind of just like sitting in the back, like waiting for him to capture him. So Gaara would actually win this battle and kill Deidara, protecting his village. So that's a major difference. There is no Kazekage rescue mission, and Sasori just kind of ends up leaving and going to capture a different Jinchuriki most likely. If at least that's what I would have to guess he would do. He might go after Gaara, but if he'd go after him, Gaara would probably get captured after the fight with Deidara, but if he had time to recover from that fight, then he might be able to defeat Sasori too. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm just gonna go with the thing that he like leaves and doesn't come back until later and leaves it for somebody else to capture the One Tails. So now, this is where they would usually go to the Tenkaichi Bridge, but due to Sasori not giving them that information, they have no reason to go there. They have it would be pointless to go there because again, there's nobody there. Like or there might be somebody there, but they didn't set up a meeting pretty much with Sasori, so he wouldn't give him that information. So Sasori would actually end up going because again, it had nothing to do with Kakashi and them being there. They had actually set up a meeting beforehand. So Orochimaru and Kabuto would actually attempt to kill Sasori, and I don't know how that. I'm pretty sure they could do it because again, like Orochimaru was going toe on toe with like Four Tails Naruto, and Naruto in like Three Tails was completely wrecking Deidara. So I don't know. I'm just gonna say that they take down Sasori. That's how I'm gonna go with that because like I don't know. So this is where Hidan and Kakuzu attack. Naruto would probably still end up going off to not necessarily learn the Rasen Shuriken, but he would definitely go off and learn some other type of jutsu that isn't completely like mana focused because like Naruto doesn't know many jutsus that aren't based on mana itself. So he would probably end up going, and I'm gonna say he learns the Rasen Shuriken just because that's like an insanely powerful jutsu, and it's kind of like one of Naruto's signature big boy attacks. So Naruto would still end up learning the Rasen Shuriken, and that he learns it really easily because again he has a lot better control over everything because he gained the chakra control from people that he was absorbing and monsters he was absorbing. It was an entire process. So Naruto pretty quickly learns the Rasen Shuriken, and he ends up going back to the village with Kakashi when Kakashi heads back originally. So Naruto is there to help fight Hidan and Kakuzu before pretty much people start dying to them. So Naruto would show up, and he would pretty easily manage to take down. Wait, did I call them Deidara and Sasori again? I meant Hidan. Did I say Hidan and Kakuzu? I don't remember. He easily managed to take down Kakuzu just by pretty much throwing a Rasen Shuriken at him, but Hidan's a little bit weird because he has to like separate his head from his body, bury him, starve him. He has to do a lot of weird things in order to actually kill him. But Naruto does it relatively easily by simply just using a mana attack, splitting his body from his head, and then he uses his ability to use telekinesis, separates their body parts, and then they pretty much bury him, trapping him in the ground so they can't pretty much kill anybody. So this means that Asuma would actually end up surviving, and he wouldn't die, obviously. So he ends up surviving, and now Sasuke would go, and he would pretty much go and kill Itachi just like he does in the original. Eventually, he gains the Mangekyo, and that all happens. Jiraiya goes off, and he gets killed by Pain, because that really wouldn't change all that much. Like, there's no reason to have Naruto go along for that. Naruto would probably still go and learn his Sage mode, because there's no point, like, he needs all these different techniques. Like, he would most likely not be able to defeat Pain in normal base mode, even with mana. At least that's what everybody thinks. So Naruto still goes off and he learns Sage mode. He learns it pretty much the exact same way he does, or as fast as he does in the original, and he shows back up at the village and it's in ruins. Naruto pretty much saves Tsunade, and he pretty easily manages to take down all the Paths of Pain. Like, there's no, like, and he senses where Nagato is, goes over to Nagato. Nagato uses Rene Rebirth after Naruto pretty much convinces him to, and Konan takes Nagato's body away, and nothing in Shippuden is really that, like, it's too easy for them to do. Naruto's too overpowered. It's not fair. So they easily take down Pain. I don't know how to say it, man. And everybody gets revived, including Kakashi. Jiraiya still doesn't get revived because I don't know why he didn't in the first place, but he didn't. So I'm just gonna assume that Nagato couldn't revive him. Maybe it was too long that he was dead. I don't really know. So now, there's really not that much to cover here. It's kind of odd. The Five Kage Summit happens, where Sasuke shows up and intervenes, and they declare war. And then, yeah, really, all of that goes insanely quickly because Naruto's too overpowered for everybody he's facing. So Naruto would go, and I doubt he would actually go and train with B due to him being, again, insanely overpowered. They wouldn't really need a reason to get him off the battlefield. And he already has pretty decent control over Kurama, or at least up to, I'm gonna say he knows up to the 5 to 6 tails at this point, where he can enter it and he can do the things with it. So again, Naruto is really overpowered. He really has no reason for Sage mode other than sensory abilities, if he knows that, but that's okay. So again, Naruto is really overpowered, and Obito ends up declaring war on the Kage pretty much, and that's where the war starts. Again, it went way too quickly for my liking, but again, it doesn't, there's no point in covering each individual fight, because again, Naruto activates his cloak, one-shots them, activates his cloak, one-shots them. It's he's too strong. He's just too powerful. So Naruto would go, and he would easily take down pretty much everybody in the early war, all of the reanimations, all of the, what are they called, the Zetsus, and all of those different things, up until the point where Madara was summoned, and he and Obito were pretty much teaming up to fight Naruto. So Sasuke would still show up with his eternal MS, and the battle would continue pretty normally because I don't really see a reason for Naruto to be much stronger than his pretty much KCM2, just using mana and probably Chakra Cloak up to the point of 6 tails. So I don't really see him being too much stronger than that. So he'd probably be faring better because again he has mana, but physically he's probably just as powerful as he was in KCM. So Naruto would actually pretty easily manage to take down both of them up until the point where Obito actually ends up absorbing the Ten Tails. And after absorbing the Ten Tails, Naruto can actually do damage to him due to not using chakra enhanced abilities, and he's using mana this time instead, because again, he's using mana. There's no reason why that wouldn't work, because it's not ninjutsu and most people don't know about it, so the Ten Tails really wouldn't have a natural resistance to something, so there's no point in assuming that mana wouldn't actually work and affect it. So Naruto would actually be able to damage Obito using pretty much all of his abilities other than the Rasen Shuriken. Actually, he would be able to, because I stated before that he can combine techniques such as using mana inside of his Rasen Shuriken to make it more powerful. So Naruto would actually be pretty easily managing to take down Obito, and Obito would end up using Rene Rebirth after Madara used the Black Zetsu on him. And Obito would never really change sides because he never really got the chance to because Naruto killed him too quickly. And Madara becomes the Ten Tails Jinchuriki. He pretty easily manages to take down Naruto due to the pretty much giant power cliff there, and they both get the halves of power from Hagoromo himself. And after gaining this power, they easily manage to pretty much take down Madara. He then gains both Rinnegan, absorbs the God Tree, and gets the Rene Sharingan, and he's now fighting on par with Naruto, because again, Naruto is insanely freaking overpowered, and he's definitely much stronger than Sasuke is. Sasuke would pretty much be kind of in like the backgrounds, kind of just using support with helping Naruto out, and this is where Black Zetsu pretty much is like, I'll help you, Madara, and then he stabs in the back, summoning Kaguya. So that's where I'm going to leave this part off, so I'll see you guys in the next part, which will definitely be the last part, so I'll see you guys later. Peace out, bye.